Some assembly required. Hello, welcome to my workshop. I'm Doug. Hello. I have been up for days and I'm putting together this totally kick-ass sander grinder. And I put it on pause because I was stuck on a part and it took me like 45 minutes to get it. My battery went dead. Oh, did I have my coffee upstairs? I did, damn it. So, I spent 40, 45, 50 minutes trying to get this on. There was no way it was going. I had used everything at my disposal to get that to go on. I thought I was going to have to take it to work and put it in the lathe or the mill and rebore the hole because it was so tight. There was just no way. But after using every grit of sandpaper that I own, pretty much burning through every burr bit that I own, and I will say one thing for Grizzly's defense, that they used hardened steel on their stuff, so like the file wouldn't even touch it. It was just skating right off it. It was intensely hard, so it took forever. And it was just a little bit friggin', I don't know if the casting in the wheel was bad or if something went haywire with the shafting keyway. I was thinking maybe it's tapered so that it is a really tight fit. I don't know. All I know is there was no way in hell that was going on without a significant amount of sanding and grinding and swearing. So it's on, it is on, and I was able to get the set screws in. And while I was doing that, I did notice that this is like bent. It must have took a beating in transit and got bent. I know I was very gentle with it, so I don't know how that could have happened. It must have came like that, and it's actually causing it to rub right here. No big deal, no big deal. I'll take care of that. I messed the top up a little working. I was using his little workstation as I went through my whole package of burr bits and tiny little sanding wheels and just everything. I had to open up the keyway, bore out the hole just a touch. It just did not want to go. And it's still, after all of that, I removed a lot of metal, and it still did not want to go on. So that was a bone, but it's on now. It just, some poor home. A normal person, I don't believe, would have got that. I have a lot of machinist tools at my disposal. So that was pretty much the only reason that's on right now is because I have a whole bunch of machinist tools here. But we'll continue the assembly. While my battery was charging, I just stuck this the dust port on. It's super easy, and 4 screws and nuts. Now, the miter table here is kind of being weird. So I've got it all the way to the very end of the shaft. So you got just a shaft and you had to put it onto the table and into the machine. And it's right at the very end on both, and it's like barely enough. Like the shaft should be a little longer, I guess. But we're ready to start tightening that up. And I'll have to try and bend that out. I wanted to get it on video of that bent spot before I straighten it out. The simplicity is weird. It's like really simply done. It's hard to explain, but it's engineered and this stuff really good, I guess, is what I'm getting at. All right, now the dust port. Yeah, so you really didn't miss anything except for me being an idiot trying to get that whole the plate thing on. And you know, you'll have to take a measurement and make sure it's the right distance away and even. Well, here is the dust part for the back, the belt sander. I've seen some YouTube videos of people that have improvised and made these a little bit better. And I was really probably, come summertime, we'll drag this thing outside to my garage, to my workshop out in my garage. But, you know, it's Buffalo, it's winter here, 9 months a year. It is 30 degrees or less 9 months a year. So I don't want to grind down here and make such a mess. And I am going to have as much as I can do in the dust collection department. And it's not hooked up yet, so I've got this thing called the Dust Deputy, and I haven't got it hooked up yet. So I haven't really been trying not to do things like sanding, and any cuts that I do, I've been keeping it to a minimum without the dust collection set up. So what's next here? The quick release handle, quick release lever, using the handle, 6-inch quick release stud, short lever arm, and 3/8/16 hex nuts. Thread the assembly in the rocker arm and tighten the hex nuts. Okay. Not much left. Getting low on parts. Oh, bear with me. Bear with me. Even the slightest thing's a struggle. Uh-oh. What did I do with it? I set it down and lost it that quick. Wow. That was pretty impressive. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I got all the parts that are left. And it appears to be the handle to take the tension off the spring to change the belt. Whoops. Refer to the book. Hex nut. Okay. I forgot the nut. Whoa.
You're far away, no big deal. Be better on the next one.
Where the hell does this go? Oh, right there. I think. So underneath here, there's just a little block that this goes into. Okay, I'm not gonna go too tight. What's next? We are almost done. Idler roller guard. Oh, wait, jump. Move the quick release lever toward the motor. Slide the sanding belt over the lever and onto the idler roller and drive rollers. Okay, so put the belt on. So I had actually burned through our belts at work, doing some stuff at work, and I felt guilty, and I was gonna buy some new ones. And my boss is like, don't be silly. You don't pay for that stuff here. And then I felt guilty because the same thing happened a week later. I burned through our whole week's worth of belts right away. So I had bought some, and it was the wrong damn size. And that was part of the persuasion of me getting this, believe it or not, is that I bought a whole crap load of the wrong size belts twice. All right, so then this old ass grinder at my work is a beast, and it's real big. It's bigger than this. But I didn't realize it. I just assumed it uses the bigger 6-inch belt, and it doesn't. It just uses the 4. And I should have known that because I use the damn thing every damn day. So I order 6x48, which is the common size. That's what this is. The smaller ones that everybody uses are like 3x, what is it? 6x48. 3x8. I don't remember. Long story short, I bought the wrong size belts twice. So I have quite a few belts for this, which is cool. So that seemed like it has like no tension on there, and I don't know if I did something wrong. I don't know why. That had like no tension. I didn't have to engage the tension release arm to get that on. I find that to be a little strange. So, yeah, quick release lever toward the motor. I didn't have to do that. How come? Push the lever toward the motor to tension the sanding belt. Assemble the idler guard. Something isn't quite right underneath. Let's get this. Oh. Move the quick release lever toward the motor. Side the belt on. And center the belt on the rollers. Push the lever toward the motor. Okay, whatever. Assemble the idle roller guard. Thumb knobs and washers. That's so weird. What the hell is this? Is this the guard, I guess? No. Why does it look so much different? What in the heck? I don't have a friggin' clue. This must be the thumb. Oh no, probably these thumb screws that they're talking about. But, I don't know. This whole thing's got me a little confused. Should there not be a spring? I would think this would be spring loaded, but there's like no spring. It's so weird. What the hell is this? I don't know. I'm having a hard time here. Okay, so this is the probably like the finger guard to keep you from getting your fingers sucked in. I've been hoping to possibly gain some sponsorship or something from a company that I really like. And if they ever seen this video, they would never want me to review their stuff. I don't know. Where? Let me see this shit. I'm having a hard time. I think this might be first. That's a tight ass fit. And then this into the back of it. Okay. It's pretty much all the way up. Why is it so fucking tight? Something's not right. It shouldn't be pushing so hard on the threads you can't turn it because it's lined up a little crazy. Where the heck did that washer go? Scheisse. Yeah, that belt's so loose and there's like no spring in there to tighten it. It's weird. I'll have to. That's slightly concerning. I gotta grab one different washer. There's one. Oh.